Well, Shea, you've had a ton of home runs this year, but it's been a minute, back since April 1st, and now one here in West Sacramento. Oh, and it just happened to be the longest home run in Major League Baseball so far this season. Take me through the at-bat, and then obviously we need the full review on the home run celebration.
Yeah, you know, it's just a leverage situation getting later in the game. Obviously, they brought in Ginn, the righty, to face me. I'm just trying to get a good pitch over the heart of the plate, trying to be on time. I kind of took my shot there 2-0. He made a good pitch with the slider. And then I was still on time for the sinker and got a good swing off. And yeah, and then the home run celebration is cool. It actually, yeah, it's the mask is a little trippy. You can't really see anything when your head's in there.
They got some point.
Well, I want to talk to you about the work on the mound tonight. JT Ginn, another good outing, my man. 5 1/3 innings from this fella. You took a good swing tonight, a couple good swings. We saw a lot of bad swings, a lot of weak contact from the Texas Rangers today. That sinker looked like it was on its best behavior tonight.
Absolutely. You know, the stuff for JT's always been there. It's kind of just, you know, staying aggressive, trusting it in the strike zone that it's going to play, and you know, just make the opposing team constantly make swing decisions. You know, and keep them guessing, keep them off balance, and he did a great job of that tonight.
Final thing, what a week for Joel Kuhnel as well to come up with the A's, and now 3 saves, the one tonight, a 4-out save. What has made his stuff work for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's a power sinker. He throws hard. He's got some deception, like kind of just like rotates at you, really aggressive. He's done a great job. You know, he comes in, he attacks the strike zone, he trusts his stuff, he's not afraid. It's been awesome.
Thanks so much for joining us. Great win once again tonight, a 1-run victory for you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, could you please talk about the performance by JT Ginn in tonight's game?
Yeah, I mean, we had a good discussion pregame about JT's role, and tonight he went out and showed, you know, why he's in the rotation right now. I thought he did a great job. Made one mistake to Seager, and then just found his rhythm. And you know, obviously for him, pitch count was limited a little bit at 80, and he fell right on the number. So I couldn't have asked for more from JT tonight. So
Burgers made the things scary there in the 8th inning. Came in Cuba, 4-out save. How important is to have a closer able to do 4-out saves in these days?
Well, I mean, for our bullpen, like we talked about pregame as well, you know, there's guys down there that can throw multiple innings. We talked about that coming out of spring training, how important it was for guys to be able to go 1+, especially with the way the bullpen is kind of structured right now. And for Joel to come in there, you know, in the 8th, go back out and get 3 outs in the 9th, that's not an easy task. It isn't, and we all know that. But you know, I think for Joel, he had a couple days off. He was fresh, and I felt really good about his matchups there in the 9th.
Kotsay, I know I talked to you a little in spring training about Shea when he got off to that hot start, and it seems to just have carried over. You weren't surprised then. I'm assuming you're not surprised now, but if you could just speak a little bit about that home run and the start he's gone off to, I believe, unless there's been another home run, the longest home run in baseball this year.
Yeah, I was just told that ball was the longest home run in baseball. So, you know, for Shea, we all know the power's there. You know, we talked about him being more of a complete hitter, which we've seen. There's just so much growth from Shea over the last 2.5, 3 years as a hitter. And it's not, like you said, it's not surprising on my end. I felt like the accomplishments that he had coming out of AAA, all of his minor league numbers said that he was a professional hitter, and he's continuing to show it as we get into the season. And you know, there's a lot to be said about the work ethic that he has, the mindset he's taken on right now, and as a leader of the club, and just as a real presence in our lineup.
Katz, I know the season's super young and there's a lot of games played, but sole possession of first place in the AL West hasn't been something that you guys have been in, a place you've been in a long time. Just what does that mean right now with this team? Yeah, I mean,
it does say that the team is playing good baseball. You know, the goal is to continue that, to be consistent throughout the season. And you know, obviously this game, there's ebbs and flows to this game. We've been through those, you know, as a club. I think last year we really grew a lot. We matured a lot. And I think that, you know, for us, the goal is consistency.
Can you talk a little bit about your team's base running capabilities? Stole a couple bags tonight. I feel like that's maybe a little bit of an underrated part of this team. A lot of guys can steal a bag on this team. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, I think one thing I'll speak about that I couldn't be more pleased with is Ryan Christensen and our first base coach. He's really brought an element to our club that maybe was non-existent over the last season or two, which is just running the bases and taking advantage of the small details, and he puts a lot of time and effort into studying things, as you saw tonight, and we're going to try to continue to do that. We're going to be smart about it. It wasn't our goal to lead the league in stolen bases. Our goal is to gain as many runs in value as we can by taking advantage of opportunities and taking extra bases.
What was working for you tonight?
I think just a good mix of everything. Just trying to keep the sinker in the bottom of the zone and kind of get some quick outs.
There in the second inning, a little bit of a jam there. I think that really good sinker got the double play. What is it about moments like that that's maybe kind of how you pitch getting those ground balls?
Yeah, it's huge. Anytime there's a runner, runner's on base and you can get a ground ball double play, it's awesome. A pretty hard ground ball there, but McNeil's standing in the right spot, so it's a good double play.
JT's all been about confidence and things like that, and all of you guys seem to be buying into that part of it. What do you feel about your confidence right now?
Yeah, I feel great. I feel like I'm throwing the ball well. It's coming out of my hand well, and just kind of executing the game plan and executing the work throughout the week, and just getting ready to play.
With the win tonight, sole possession of first place in the AL West, first time since 2000. It's been a minute, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
What does it mean for this group to be in that position?
I think it's what we expect out of ourselves. I think we know we're a good team, and we're playing winning baseball right now, so just try to keep it rolling.
Where were you for Shea's home run?
I was in the dugout.
Did you know it like the minute it hit the bat?
I think everybody knew that one was gone. Yeah, I don't know if it's landed yet.